Good day everyone, Vince here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the rich aromatic world of Nescafe. I have to admit, Nescafé Gold is my personal favorite. It's what gets my mornings started and keeps my days on track. If you're a coffee lover, or just enjoy a warm, comforting cup to begin your day, this episode is definitely for you. Before we jump in, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Your support means the world. Today, we're re-exploring how Nescafé became one of the most trusted coffee brands globally and why so many people rely on it daily. We'll cover its history, its evolution, and what makes blends like Nescafé Gold stand out. I'm excited for you to learn more and maybe find a new favorite. So get comfortable and let's start this caffeinated journey together. Now, let's hear what Roger has to share.
What if I told you there's a brand that completely changed how the world drinks coffee, turning a luxury into an everyday ritual for billions? A brand so powerful it became a staple for soldiers in World War II and then conquered kitchens across the globe. But what if I also told you that behind this story of convenience and success, there are controversies, marketing tactics, and a complex reality that's far from the idyllic coffee plantations you see in commercials? Today, we're diving deep into the story of Nescafé, the brand that put instant coffee on the map. It all starts in the 1930s. Brazil was facing a massive problem. They had way too much coffee. So much, in fact, that it was going to waste. The Brazilian government turned to a Swiss company, Nestlé, with a challenge: find a way to preserve this coffee surplus. It wasn't an easy task. After years of intense research and development, a scientist named Max Morgenthaler finally cracked the code. He created a soluble coffee powder that, when mixed with hot water, tasted surprisingly close to a freshly brewed cup. And in Ijo Senba, SKF was officially born. The timing couldn't have been better. As World War II erupted, Nescafé became a crucial part of the American soldiers' rations. It was light, easy to pack, and provided a much-needed morale boost. These soldiers got used to the convenience and the taste. When they returned home, they brought their Nescafé habit with them. Suddenly, instant coffee wasn't just a novelty. It was a symbol of modern post-war life. It exploded in popularity, spreading from American households to the rest of the world. Nescafé's genius was its simplicity. Before, making coffee required equipment, time, and fresh beans. Nescafé's promise was revolutionary. Just add hot water. This democratized coffee, making it accessible and affordable for everyone, everywhere. Busy mornings, late-night study sessions, office breaks. Nescafé seamlessly integrated into the rhythm of daily life. The brand was clever, too. It didn't stick to one single product. It launched different blends from mild and smooth to rich and intense, catering to diverse tastes across different cultures. This adaptability allowed Nescafé to dominate markets from Asia to Latin America. But let's talk about the headlines. The ones that scream, Nescafé is lying about where their coffee comes from. Is there any truth to this? Well, it's complicated. The lie isn't really about a specific country of origin. It's more about the gap between marketing and reality. Nescafé's ads often show beautiful high-altitude farms with farmers carefully handpicking ripe, red coffee cherries. This evokes an image of premium, artisanal coffee. The reality, however, is that to produce instant coffee on such a massive global scale and keep prices low, Nescafé relies heavily on Robusta beans. Robusta is a hardier, higher-yield coffee plant that's cheaper to grow than its more famous cousin, Arabica. It's often grown in large industrial-style farms in countries like Vietnam and Brazil, which are the world's top Robusta producers. So, while the imagery sells a premium dream, the product is built on a foundation of industrial-scale efficiency. As a part of Nestlé, one of the largest food companies in the world, Nescafé sources its beans from a vast global network. This network involves millions of small farmers, and ensuring fair labor practices and ethical sourcing across such a complex supply chain is a monumental challenge. Over the years, the brand has faced criticism over issues like deforestation, water usage, and unfair wages in some regions where it sources beans. These are not just Nescafé's problems. They are systemic issues within the entire global coffee industry. In response to this pressure from consumers and activists, Nestlé launched the Nescafé Plan in 2010. This was a massive global initiative aimed at improving the sustainability of their coffee supply. They invested hundreds of millions of dollars into training farmers on better agricultural practices, distributing higher-yielding and disease-resistant coffee plantlets, and working towards greater transparency in their supply chain. So while the marketing might paint a simplified, romantic picture, the company has been pushed to take concrete steps to address the very real and complex issues behind your daily cup. Despite these challenges, Nescafé's dominance is undeniable. It's still one of the top instant coffee brands in the world, sold in over 180 countries. Their famous slogan, "It all starts with the Nescafe," has created an emotional connection with generations of consumers, and they haven't stopped innovating. They've moved beyond the classic jar of instant coffee. Now you have Nescafé Gold, for a more premium experience. Ready-to-drink cans for on-the-go convenience, and the Nescafé Dolce Gusto machines, which brought the cafe experience into people's homes. These innovations are crucial because the competition is fierce. You have giants like Starbucks, which redefined coffee culture, and other instant coffee players like Maxwell House, Folgers, and regional champions like Kopiko in Southeast Asia. The market is also flooded with specialty coffee shops and artisanal roasters, yet Nescafé holds its ground, primarily through its global reach, brand recognition, and affordability. But the controversies haven't entirely disappeared. One of the biggest modern debates surrounds single-use coffee pods, like those for the Dolce Gusto system. Environmental groups have heavily criticized the plastic waste generated by these pods, pressuring Nescafé and its competitors to develop recyclable or biodegradable alternatives. The company has made progress, but it remains a significant environmental concern for many consumers. There's also the cultural critique. In some countries, critics argue that Nescafé's aggressive marketing campaigns effectively replaced rich, traditional coffee brewing methods with the quick and easy instant alternative. This has sparked debates about cultural homogenization and the impact of multinational corporations on local traditions. Over time, the brand has tried to adopt more culturally sensitive marketing, but this remains a part of its complex legacy. So, where does Nescafé stand today? It's a brand of contrasts. It's a pioneer that made coffee a global beverage for the masses. It's an innovator, constantly evolving with new products and technologies, even exploring plant-based lattes and more sustainable farming. But it's also a corporate giant that has faced serious questions about its environmental and social responsibilities. The story of Nescafé is really the story of modern coffee itself. It reflects our journey from traditional preparation to a demand for convenience, and now, to a growing consciousness about where our food comes from and the impact it has on the planet. Whether you love it, hate it, or simply see it as a morning necessity, there's no denying the incredible impact Nescafé has had on the world. It truly did change the way we drink coffee, for better or for worse. What are your thoughts on Nescafé? Is it a staple in your pantry, or do you prefer other brands? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the brands that shape our world.